I want to thank everybody for actually joining us tonight. We'll give YouTube a few minutes, let everybody know that we are up and running. Um, Close this off. We're gonna have the new dates coming up for Appliance Boot Camp. We next two new dates for January and February. We're gonna have January the 28th and we're gonna have February the 25th. And remember, the Appliance Boot Camp hands-on live event is a 3-day event now. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Also in March, I'm putting something together right now with Mike, the plumber that I introduced you all to last week. Him and I are meeting tomorrow. We're putting something together. Hopefully in March, we'll be able to have a skilled trades course. And with that skilled trade course, it'll be a weekend where whoever wants to come, it'll be a course. And this one I'm doing it in conjunction with him. We're gonna come in and we're gonna build a tiny house in a weekend. So it'll be a skilled trade course. I'm efficient in electrical, HVAC, copper. We got a general contractor. He's plumbing. We'll have a course to show everybody the skilled trades. So you'll be able to come there. You'll know how to frame up walls, how to put in windows, how to put on siding, how to put on shingles. You'll know how to do the plumbing in the house. You'll know how to do the electrical in the house. We're gonna build a small tiny house over a weekend, and it'll be a good course for somebody who wants to get into the skilled trades, get into the handyman business. We're gonna drywall it, insulate it, do all of that over a weekend. So we're gonna try to look to get that out there in March, and that's something that we're gonna be pushing extremely with the high school kids, adults and stuff, getting the skilled trades back out there. We have to get back into the skilled trades. Like I keep telling you all, the foundation to everything is the skilled trades. You know, your engineers, your inventors, entrepreneurs, everything comes from out the skilled trades. Because I'm efficient in the skilled trades, I was able to go. You all saw my friend that bought the building right across the street. In 1 month's time, I was able to go in there with him and actually have him build his business out. I have a video coming out tomorrow. We built his with the finished product. Built his business out. Got him up and running in less than a month's time because of the skilled trades and because of my knowledge of entrepreneurship. Was able to get him up and running, and he didn't have to come out his pocket for all this money that he thought he was going to have to come out to get it renovated. So we're going to look to do something in March uh, where we're going to come out and it'll be a skilled trade weekend. People be able to buy it and come out, and we're going to show you everything: how to read the blueprints, how to build a. We're going to build a tiny house in the weekend. That's my goal, to get y'all out there and build a tiny house in the weekend. And he has the facilities and the space for us to be able to do that. To get enough people in there for us to get that accomplished. And be honest, it's not that hard to do. So that's our goal. And then we'll actually sell that tiny house later on. So we're gonna start trying to do one of those probably about once a quarter, where we'll come together and do a skilled trades day. Now, I can have other courses coming up too for more advanced stuff. So that's my plan, and you'll start to see more of Mike as we get closer to that. Okay. Tonight we're gonna be talking about the ASTIs. We got ASTIs 2022 coming up January 16th through the 20th of next month. We're a month away from that right now, and a lot of people have been calling me, asking me, is it really worth it? I'm getting a lot of alumni calling, want to know if going to the ASTIs is really worth it. I can't remember exactly how long I've been going to the ASTIs. Um, Man, it's been a long time since I've been going. I've been to ASTIs through USA. I also been to the PSA conventions. I've used to go to the third party warranty conventions. Like I say, American Home Shield used to throw a great convention. I went to theirs several times. I never had a chance to get to Marcone. I was going to go to Marcone right before the year that they were going to be in Vegas a few years ago, but because of the pandemic, they canceled it, so I didn't get a chance to go. But as soon as they open up again and start having one, I'll go. But I started. I had those same questions when the first time I got ready to go to the Astros. I was wondering, do I really need to go? Am I going to spend close to $2,000 by the time you get your airplane ticket, pay for the convention, pay for room and board and stuff? You'd be somewhere close to about $1,500, $2,000. I said, is it really worth it for me to go there? And then I'll look at it. Well, I'm gonna be losing money because I'm not gonna be working, and that's money I could be making if I stayed here to go there, and I already know how to repair appliances. That's what was going through my mind. Um, but when I got there, um, I was able to meet the industry giants at that time. Uh, and that was mainly why I was going. I wanted to meet the giants. We didn't have YouTube like we have now. Only thing we had through appliance repair, we had this magazine. I'm trying to find my magazines. I used to keep them. I used to keep them. Once a month, they used to come out called Appliance Service News, and that was all we had. And I used to get those magazines and read them from front to back. And I used to. Dean Landers had a column that he done. You had Mike Stats, Captain Two Head. He had something he wrote. So I knew these guys just from reading the publication that came out every month. But I wanted to see them up close and personal. So that was the main reason I was going. You know, and people like Paul McDonald and you had I think his name either Steve or Mike Moore uh, from Moore Appliances down here in North Carolina. Um, the guys who wrote the Blue Book and all of them were going to be there. And I wanted to go see them. And matter of fact, actually, maybe Dean might even remember this. But I remember one time when I first got there, I scared Dean Landers. I walk up to him, and I'm 20 some years old. I'm like 27, 28. And I walk up to Dean and I'm telling Dean that I read all his articles and I follow his company. And I wanted to be like him in the business one day. I wanted to be a leader, and I was modeling my company by him, and it scared him. He told me, he said, "You really making me scared right now." So I felt kind of embarrassed after I'd done that. We was at the convention, and I told him that, and he said, "You really making me nervous right now." And now I think about it, I have a lot of people now that come up to me, and they tell me that they see me on YouTube and stuff, and they just want to take a picture with me. They want an autograph, but I never feel scared. No, I never feel scared. But I'm not surprised anymore now. I used to be surprised when JT and I first started doing it, and people started asking for autographs and stuff. Then I was surprised, but now it doesn't bother me. But I never forget. I walked up to Dean and told him that. He said I was making him nervous. But anyway, I was able to get in the room with these guys, and that right there was priceless. To get there and to see what was actually capable if I stuck with appliance repair. To see that professionalism and all the stuff that they had accomplished and that they were doing, it gave me motivation to continue on and do better things in appliance repair. For me, for that was priceless enough. That was the whole trip for me just to get there, to get in the room and talk to those guys. And they have like they still do it every morning. We get together and they will have like a brainstorming and everybody could talk. To get in there with them was just so great. And if anybody want to come on the live, that's the link to the live right there. The link to get in. But far as things that I was able to bring back from the ASTIs and implement into my business, It was just so many things. My drop shipping actually came from Brandon Harris. Uh, I was in a class with Brandon, and Brandon was saying that they drop ship their parts, and I was like, I was trying to figure out what he mean by this drop ship, and he was like, now they go to the customer house and they send the part, they order the parts and they send the parts directly to the customer. And that was unheard of at that time because people was like, what if they put the part on? And he was like, I don't care. That's better for me. 'Cause I already got half the money. If they put it on, I'm good. I ain't got to go back. And he was like, it worked out great because he didn't have to worry about technicians putting parts in the van or them, accidentally throwing them away. Didn't have to worry about the parts breaking. Didn't have to worry about if one of the technicians was sick and and he was scheduled to go to that customer house that day, and the part was on his truck. They didn't have to worry about trying to get over there to where the technician lived to go get the part. The part was just there, and you could easily route somebody there to go put the part on. So I got drop shipping from actually the ASTIs. I got that and implemented in my business, and it works well. I still do it today. Um, Actual the model, taking pictures of the model and serial number. I got that from Ashley's too. I got that from Adam with Fred's Appliance. I was in the process of trying to go paperless, and we were semi-paperless. People would actually go online and schedule their appointments. And once they schedule their appointments, I get a route sheet, and with the route sheet, uh, I would give right out the invoices. We had paper invoices that I would give to the technicians, and the technicians would write the model numbers and stuff on there and collect the money. That we ran those paper invoices like that because I didn't know a way to get away from not having the model and serial number on there, and I didn't know how to communicate with the actual technician other than the paper. I had figured actually my wife was the one who came up with my online scheduling, but I couldn't figure out how I could get away from not actually seeing these technicians every day to give them a sheet of paper for them to turn it back in to me. And so what I was doing up until then, I just at the parts house they used to give if you've done enough business there, they give you a little shelf in the back that you can actually put stuff. So at that time, I was still ordering a lot of. That was before I started doing drop shipping. So every day they would go to the parts house to pick up parts and stuff. And I had a little shelf, and on that shelf, I would leave their work orders, and they'll leave the work orders they had the day before, and the money for me to pick up. But talking, Adam was doing a thing where they were actually totally paperless, and he was saying they used at that time they was using it's still very popular amongst us now. Rouse, they're using Rouseware. They're using Rouseware, and he was actually taking the pictures of the model and serial number and attaching it to the work order. And I was like, okay, there you go. I got to figure out a way to actually implement that into my business. So I came back and I was looking for some CRM software that I could actually implement that into my business. And that's when I found Zoho. And I started using Zoho. Now I have switched over to WorkIs, and WorkIs is great. I love WorkIs. So now I use WorkIs as my CRM, and I can attach the work orders, and I like WorkIs is easy slide and drop. So I can just drop calls and stuff to different subs, and I can cancel it easy. I can rearrange it easy. I just love it. And Work is I don't have to have two sets of papers with Work is. Prior to Work is, they had a route sheet and that showed them the actual times that they had to be there. And then from there on Zoho, they actually had the CRM work orders there, but it didn't have the times that they're supposed to be there. Work is worked really good because there's a link to Work is in the actual description if you want to purchase it. Click on the link and you get a discount. But Work is not only do they have the actual time that the technician's supposed to be there. But it also, when the technician have his cell phone and he's going out there, he can just hit the button and call the customer direct and let them know they're on the way, or he can send them an email or a text to let them know he's on the way. Also, the GPS is right there, so when he hit the, ain't no such thing as I can't find the address, because when you populate the work is job, it automatically GPS, it'll automatically uh, have a GPS loaded. So all they gotta do is hit the address, and it'll take them directly there. So I love Workiz. But prior to that, I was using Zoho, and it was Adam who actually helped me uh, get that actually going. And those are things that I still use today in my business. There's countless other things. My cost of doing business. Um, it was Paul McDonald. Paul McDonald used to do he should do that class. He probably still does it, where he goes through and he show you how to calculate the cost of doing business. And Paul McDonald, he was the one who actually showed me that. That was many years ago. And from there, that's when I actually then started to know how to properly charge people. That's when I started using Blue Book. All of that came through going to the ASTIs. And now I still implement that today in my business. It's a very intricate part of my business to be able to remain profitable because of that. So I got that from the ASPIs also. Um, it's just so many things I have gotten, just little things like that. It's always one or two things that I pick up. It's not gonna. I don't go there and uh, grab you're not. There's just so much stuff happening all the time that you might not be able to go there and and get a boatload of stuff, because it's almost like an overload. But there's always one or two things that I pick up from there that I bring back from Ashby's that make me a lot of money and make my business more efficient. And I come back and I implement it. So I love that. And so yes, to me, Ashley has been very worth it to go out there. Like I say, those prior years of me going to the Ashley's, it was great to go out there, uh, just to get the the business portion of it. But the last ASTI I went to, because now we've had so many people who have came through Appliance Boot Camp who's actually out there running service calls and at the ASTIs. Now it's not only that, it's a great time to network and to hang out with people I haven't seen in a while, people that I don't know, but they see me on YouTube to see that. I'll put a link to the Ashley's right here. If somebody wants to get to it, here go a link to the Ashley's right here. That's a link if you're interested. But yeah, you just learn so much. And not only do you learn the business part of it, you also learn. They have technical training. Majority of the manufacturers are there with their equipment. They do classes and stuff, so you can get the technical, you can get the business, you can get the network. It's just a great time. It's a great time. So yeah, I think the Ashley's was well worth it to go out there. Um, like I say, PSA, they were good too. I used to like the PSA because there you could actually take the test to get to become. I'm a master appliance technician. I need to get my patches and put them back on. I got to find my patches and put them back on my shirts and stuff. But yeah, you go there, you take the test, become a master appliance technician and stuff, and they give you a patch that you actually can put on your uniforms and stuff. So I'm gonna get those and start putting those back on and stuff and wearing those. And and I also had the highest ranking for a service center too. I forget the I forget what they call that, but I had that also. So it was really good. It was really good. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat. Like I say, that's a link to the Ashley's if you want to go. And the Ashley's gonna be on January the 16th through the 20th. and it's our national conference. It's really good, really good. A lot of great people be there. They do a lot of great stuff for the industry. And if you'd like to come on to the live, that's the to get into the live. What's going on, BK from the Rockies? Hey, how you doing? Paul Brown. Paul Brown. Sorry about that. What's up, Mike at ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Juan? Ain't seen you in a while, man. Glad to see you. All right. Appliance professionals. What's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, the great Juan in business. Haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, me either. He must be off for Christmas break. King K, sounds good, Mike. Will it be more than one tiny home that gets built depending on class size? What he's talking about, King K, um, uh, I'm talking to Mike that owns the plumbing company. We're going to put together a course where more not there's not going to be so much of a course. It'll be more of a class where we're going to introduce everybody to the skilled trades. And what we're going to do is going to be a weekend. You come there for a weekend, and we're going to build a tiny house from scratch. So that way you'll learn how to do the framing. You'll learn how to read the blueprints. You'll learn how to put on vinyl siding. You'll learn how to put on shingles. We're going to put plumbing in there. So he's going to show you the plumbing. You'll learn how to do the plumbing. We're going to have electrical in there. So I'm going to show you how to do the electrical. We're also going to have HVAC. We're going to put a split unit in there. So you will know how to do the HVAC and the split unit. And we're gonna be a weekend where we're gonna come through and we're just gonna build a tiny house in the back of his warehouse. I have all the equipment and he has all the equipment. We have the space, we have the expertise and the knowledge, and it's to get you all back out here doing stuff because a lot of you all now. Shout out to Kurt from Philly. Y'all buying real estate and y'all are developing that real estate and y'all are fixing it. So I want to show you all, give you all the same skill set that I have of what I've learned on fixing my rental properties and fixing my buildings and stuff up. I want to show and give that to you all too, so you all can have that in y'all tool belt. So when you all start buying y'all investment properties and stuff, you all can make those repairs and stuff yourselves and start training your kids and grandkids. So that skill set will be amongst us because it's very valuable. It's very valuable. I have a young man, like I say, that I'm helping get himself back up and running. And that was one of the things he was talking about. He was amazed at how fast we were able to get Mr. Glenn up and running and put his business in there. He's out there. He's making money. He's making money yesterday and today. Yesterday was his first day opening back. He's making money today. And to get him up and running, he was amazed at how fast we could do that. And I was like, yeah, because of our knowledge of skilled trades, we're able to do that. And not only that, when you throw business knowledge over top of it, you're unstoppable. Because I was telling them not only do we have the expertise and the knowledge to do it, because I have other businesses that actually operate without me having to be there. I have the time to put in there to help them get it going. So it's one thing to have the knowledge but ain't got the time to get there. It's another thing to have the knowledge. I have the time but ain't got the knowledge to do that. So he had friends that had time but they just didn't have the knowledge. So we had the combination of both, and we got in there and knocked it out. And it looks really good. I got some videos I'm gonna be releasing tomorrow and over the weekend. You'll be able to see it. So I want to give you all of that too, so you all can disperse it amongst the community. Because what's happening, this thing that we're doing, um, it's taking off like a wildfire. Um, we have so many requests for people who wants to learn how to do this. So many requests from parents who want their kids to come in and learn how to do stuff like this, get into the skilled trades. So we're trying to get enough people out there to get them trained to be able to do this, and bring those resources back to our community. So our community is suffering bad. It's suffering bad. It's suffering bad, and I want to help them get the community built back up. We reached uh, uh, just our little small group of business owners here in this little town. We have rebuilt this whole town. You know, it's like I say, it was funny. We was downtown Smithfield today. And the guy said, "Man, they trying to do like Selma. They trying to make this look like Selma because it used to be nobody. Selma was the worst place in the world to go, and now people going places. And some place where somebody trying to make something look nice, they're saying they're trying to make it look like Selma down here. And we was able to do that, and we're able to do that in all our communities. If we would just take the chance and and take the chance and put our resources and time and knowledge back into us for a little bit. Just concentrate on us just for a little bit. I don't know if you've been watching. I'm telling people I'm mad. I wish that we had stayed in a probably the MEAC at least one more year. I would love to be down in Atlanta this weekend playing Jackson State. I would have loved to have been there. Just we for the last 4 or 5 years we pretty much demolished anybody who came up there to challenge us. North Carolina A&T. We moved on and joined what they call PWI, primarily white institution conference. So we're no longer in a HBCU, which is Historical Black College University Conference. Well, now Dion has came to Jackson State, and and yesterday he flipped it. He got the number one recruit in the whole nation to come to Jackson State, and now everybody's got that thing of hey, these talented African Americans are saying, hey, I'm coming back to HBCUs to actually to take my talents and resources there, and it's gonna flip the whole country because they can't believe it. So why are you doing this? No, you're supposed to be at Florida State. You're not supposed to be going there. And that's where we're at right now with I think with Appliance Boot Camp, where you're seeing the people who were in corporate America and doing well in corporate America walked away from those good corporate American jobs and came back to do something that's putting a dryer belt on a dryer. They walked away from corporate cushion, very cushion corporate jobs to start trying to put together an appliance repair business, and it's taken off. So this is one of the first times that I know of where we have our best and brightest actually coming in going into entrepreneurship. Like I say, forever the only employees and stuff that I had was the ones that got cast off. People just didn't think they were capable of doing anything else, so they cast them off. They're coming back from prison, barely graduated from high school. A lot of them couldn't even tell time. I told you all about that, and that's what I built. That's what I built the training for, Appliance Boot Camp, geared to those people. Where I can't go into reading no can't teach them no Ohm's law because the guy have a hard time telling time or doing basic mathematics. So now I gotta teach him a simpler way to fix these things and to fix it correctly. And that's how I break it down so easy because I was teaching to that common denominator for so long. But now is the time where we getting the best and the brightest. We getting engineers come. I mean, when I say engineers, I mean degree engineers, people who coming out of university are coming here to get trained and to go out there. And so that's where I cut my teeth on those people because that's all I had to fight with. But now we have a good crop of people coming into especially appliance repair, and appliance repair needed it. This is an industry that needed some more direction, some youth, and more another push of direction. The guys that have been driving the bus for a long time, they've done a great job. They still do a wonderful job, but we didn't have enough people coming in filling in the board of those people who had actually were the pioneers. And now we have a fresh crop of people coming through that this place is going to this appliance repair field is going to be really really good. All right, Shimano 5 line. Uh, Salute the Grandmaster Michael ABC fan. Okay. Had to answer that question. Sounds good, Mike. Will be more than one tiny home getting built in the class. Starting off with, you're gonna. I know it's gonna be one. The first class is gonna be one. As we go, and depending on how it goes, we get better at it. We might could get more of them in, but it will be enough work for everybody to be able to do something to get it up and running. Everybody be able to do it, and then eventually. I have what's called. I talked to Slick about this. Slick, and not only Slick, but what's it called too. Mike and myself. We have Slick got several houses that he renovating on his property and that he's putting on his property. Mike got 20 acres that he bought. We're gonna go look at that tomorrow that he's developing and putting houses on. And I got about 6 or 7 houses that I need to finish up. So we'll start off with the tiny houses, probably. I ain't no problem. We are gonna start with tiny houses. But eventually, we could start doing like the Amish, where we say, okay, next quarter we're gonna go up there to Slick place, and Slick got a house there, and we got 20, 30 people there. We knock it out and fix his house in a weekend, or we come to one of my rental properties, fix it in a weekend. We can go to one of Mike's places, fix it in a weekend. Or it'd be more people that are alumni where they buy rental property and we say, hey, in a weekend we're gonna come down there and knock it out for you, and we'll be able to do that. And so that's what we're looking to push to do to actually get the skilled trades moving again and get it back in our community. Um, you know, we gotta have it. You gotta ain't no if and buts about it. You gotta have these skilled trades. You gotta have it. Yeah, if you would like to come into the live, that's the link to the live right there. And who's that? Quentin Hodge say, "Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Quentin? My app. Hey, Mike and ABC family. Just finished a GE side by side service. First time splicing in the defrost thermostat and temperature sensor. There you go. Congratulations, man. I'm really proud of you, my apps, man. You're really getting it in. Learning this trade, man. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Learning and getting it done. Okay. Laugh Hand TV. Hey, what's going on, Laugh Hand? Nothing much. We got our next classes for Appliance boot camp. The hands-on live is going to be January the 28th, and we're going to do February the 25th. I mean, in March, I'm going to sit down with Mike tomorrow, and we're going to start writing this thing out, how this thing should go, and what we should do to actually do this actual building. And the name of the conference is ASTI's, and that's the actual link if you would like to click onto it. That's the link. Hey, what's going on, DCNF? All right. Mike, stop. One stop, Mike. Hey, man. Oh, man. Hey, man, I was so surprised when I saw you put that Emery Thompson ice cream maker up there, man. Oh, man. Uh, oh, man, this is. That was it caught me off surprised, but I was just so happy, man, to see you putting that up there. Man, that's what this right here is all about. Um, Coming out here and I go out and I try to find these little businesses that work and introduce them to you all. I still got a little bit more doing the ice cream parlor. I gotta go to training next month at the beginning of January. So I'm trying to wait till I go to training before I put anything else in it. I'll need to ask them some questions to figure some stuff out from there you go. Can't think of his name, but I'm going down to Mystic Ice Cream Boot Camp, so I got to go down there. I'm trying to hold off before I finish everything up in the course because I got a couple of questions. But to see you all doing this, man, I'm just so happy and proud, man. It surprised me that you done it. It just surprised me that you done it. All right. We got Slick. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's happening, man?
I was just thinking about when you was talking. Hey,
Yeah.
first of all, let's talk about one stop. Let me.
you saw that?
Oh man, Hey,
I could not believe it.
yeah, that's a big moment right there.
Yeah,
I hope he know how big it is, but you know,
yeah,
yeah, that's a big moment. But when you was talking about everybody getting together, coming together for a weekend,
uh,
and you know, knocking the project out.
uh,
Before you mentioned my name, I was thinking, man, that'd be wonderful right there. You know,
uh-huh.
because you know, I got you know, right now I got these projects going on.
Uh-huh.
I got a plumber, man. He not licensed. He worked for a company for 30 years, never got his license. Right,
Uh-huh.
black dude.
Uh-huh.
Um, but he's still riding around because that company is closed now.
Uh-huh.
He's still riding around every day picking up $400-$500,
Mhm.
and he won't even crawl up under the house.
How you be a plumber and don't do that? Just doing sinks and stuff.
He don't even crawl up under the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and still make $400-$500 a day.
Uh-huh.
And you know he ain't licensed or nothing. He driving around. You know he just got his little tools. He ain't got no
Uh-huh.
big tools with
Uh-huh.
him. But because he know the business, he
Mhm.
making 400-500. Of course, if he had a license, he
Right.
really could do the same thing. But because they're licensed, he can
Mhm.
triple his price.
Correct.
Yeah, he could triple, probably or even quadruple his price.
Uh-huh.
And the same thing with an electrician guy. Though he an old guy,
Mhm.
uh, no electricity up and down, can't read.
Mhm.
He can't even read.
Yeah.
He wired up my homeboy garage the other day,
Uh-huh.
and you know I don't want to say the price he charged because it was ridiculously low.
Uh-huh.
Um, but you know he's 70 some years old, can't read, and still pulled in a couple, you know,
Mhm.
like $500 that day.
Yeah.
And you know if he'd have been licensed, it'd have
Yep.
been, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, I don't know the trigger that make these young guys say, hey, this is real. You
Uh-huh.
know, it ain't YouTube, but it's real.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I wish we had it, but I can't wait to do that. You let me know. And shoot, man, we could build tiny houses and we can sell them.
That's the plan. We're gonna build them and then sell them. But eventually, I want to get to the point where we can go and you like you got your property there. I got property, so we'll just take a quarter and we say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually go to your property, go to my property, and fix everything because we got all that license now. We got a licensed plumber, licensed HVAC guy, got a licensed electrician. We got everything we need.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much better we could get, man.
Mhm.
And this just thinking, man, uh, dry elements got us this far,
Yeah, yeah.
right? For
Uh-huh.
real, dry elements got us this far. Now, I'm just coming, you know, I've been running calls all day because I've been working a day
Uh-huh.
on the rental property, taking a day off to run calls,
Uh-huh.
working it, working, you know,
Uh-huh.
alternating days for the
Uh-huh.
past couple of weeks. But let me
Mhm.
tell you something. If we can get that framing,
Mhm.
because you know, framing you don't even need a license.
You don't need to be licensed to frame. Don't need license to put on shingles.
Yeah, no roofing, framing,
No drywall, none of that.
drywall. What's the other thing I'm thinking? I knew one guy, man.
Installation.
Yeah, he was a finish carpenter.
Uh-huh.
That's, I mean, when I say finish carpenter, all he did is put up molding,
Molding, yep.
and he was in high demand. He, you know, he like 2 months, 2 months out.
Yeah.
Cabinet making, you know,
Yeah.
all this stuff that costs big money. That people are, we got to get into it, man. I don't know the real. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow the blueprint because obviously you got another blueprint to go along with it. But
Yeah, yeah, I do.
yeah, so the blueprint got me this far. I'm not veering off from the blueprint, man.
Mm.
I don't care who come. I don't and you and people come and they got all types of ideas. And I ain't saying they mean bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
They mean good for me. They
Mm-hmm.
got these good ideas, and I promise you, they sound good. And they
Mm-hmm.
might have worked for somebody, and
Mm-hmm.
they work for them. But
Mm-hmm.
I promise you that the blueprint is the only thing that I've done that worked like this, and I ain't mastered it yet. maybe if I master it, I can veer off.
Mm-hmm.
But
No,
I'm gonna
no,
stick.
don't do it. Because when I veer off, I get in trouble. I veer off from my old blueprint, and I get myself in trouble. I can come back to it.
Yeah. So I'm not veering off from the blueprint, man. And
Mm-hmm.
I see it working for me. I see it
Mm-hmm.
working for my man, Dad. I see it
Mm-hmm.
working for Miss Ward. I think I seen Miss Ward on YouTube
Yeah,
earlier too. Shout out Miss Ward.
yeah,
It's working for everybody that that's really doing it. It's working.
yeah.
So I'm not veering off. And so if we can follow this same blueprint, and man, if I could just get some people in my community to to do, oh man, I don't know if you don't know my community, man, but
I know
I'm telling
Roxborough very well. I'm from up there in Snowball and Oxford, so I know Oxford, Henderson, Roxborough, all of the same.
you, hey, we suffering, man.
Yeah, same thing. I think I might have another little young guy that's been helping me. He's I hope the kids are in bed. This is what he told me. He's been working with me doing construction work. When you start working, your hands get strong and rough. And he said he grabbed his girlfriend by the back, said your hands feel so good, rough and strong. So maybe I'll get the young boys to come. The girls start feeling them grabbing their butts and stuff with these rough hands and strong hands. They say, man, I don't feel like it used to feel. So he said he like now. He don't want to put no gloves on.
Oh, he put that pressure on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I could go down a rabbit hole with that. We
I
gonna
know.
yeah. But man, that I ain't never. That's man, I'm so excited about that. I don't know how far it is from coming to pass, but I'm excited.
Oh no, it's coming. We meeting tomorrow, and we just gonna sit down and figure out how we're gonna do it. He got enough space. He got that. That huge garage that we can build it in. So if it rain or what, we can build it in. So after and one guy's a GC. You a GC too?
But this is the thing. You got to transport it.
Huh?
You got to find a way to transport it. You got so
Well, wait, I was gonna put it on no I'm not gonna put it on no trailer. I was gonna do it like they do those sheds. They take a roll back and pull it up and drag it off to your place.
but you got to. I mean, I don't know if you, but the bottom of that thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You see, it's different than a shed, right? Because
Mhm.
you got to run your septic, so you got to have, so it can't be that low, and you got to have
Yeah,
you got to have
I was gonna do it like they
you
do
got
the
to have
sheds.
those four by fours up under.
Right. You know how they do the sheds?
Yeah,
You can set them on concrete. They'll take them back
yeah,
there.
but you got to have those four by fours on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
the
okay,
old track,
okay.
like old tobacco slide. You just let it
Yeah,
slide.
there
Yeah,
you go, right there. Hey,
yeah.
I'm building a bit. My building is going to be 60 by 40, 14-foot sidewalls. So
Wow,
I think at the center, I think they said I'll be 18 18 foot high.
wow.
So you know, if that space ain't, but Roxborough a long way from y'all. You know
It
what I'm
don't
saying?
matter, cause what it don't matter where it's at because that's where people are gonna go to. So it ain't necessarily gotta be here. You just gotta be where we got somewhere to build it at. Roxborough got hotels and stuff,
Yeah,
and we come to the shop to work.
man, we can sell these things. I'm telling you, people buy these shares and stuff.
Yeah,
You
there's a
know.
lady, there's a girl right behind my grandmother house. She was living in a tent. Now she lives in one right behind my grandmother's house. Our family had some land. She was I don't know where to stay, so she had a tent. Then they put a little shed back there. She got a little kerosene heater, and that's it. So yeah, we could put them behind people's houses, sell them. Some people use them just for having parties and stuff out back.
Hey man, everybody on board. All your boys on board.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's good. We good.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. They ain't even got to be there.
Who? No, they don't. They don't. They don't.
yeah,
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 as
because
long as the license there, you don't have to be there.
yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah. your license could be anywhere you say it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
everybody
you
know
got
how to.
on the job site.
Yeah, we already know how to do plumbing. We
Mm-hmm.
know how to run electrical. We know how to do HVAC.
Mm-hmm.
So even if that guy is missing, if he get busy or
Mm-hmm.
go on vacation, things can still. Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's all gonna go down, but uh, yeah, you need to start a LLC to sell these sheds or sell the
Yeah,
because
maybe.
yeah, because because they gonna once you start making them, they ain't how because you can't even get one right now.
Okay.
Nah, you order a shed, they tell you it'll be 6 weeks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, because I yeah,
You tried to do it.
yeah, because I just bought that I just bought that 53-foot box trailer
That's right. That's right.
because I couldn't get no storage, right? So
Uh huh.
that's why I bought that. And
Oh, that's right. You got the container.
yeah, I got the container.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't even get them. They 6 weeks out. So I
Wow.
mean, if you can get one and it's ready,
Mm-hmm.
and you can say, hey, they can say, hey, my once it's built, you say, okay, mine ready today, and it's already
Mm-hmm.
wired up because
Mm-hmm.
they charge you extra for it to be wired up.
Mm-hmm.
They charge you extra, for installation. They
Mm-hmm.
charge you extra for this. Man, that woman had me paying like $15,000 once.
Oh,
So I
wow.
mean, yeah, and it
Yeah.
was for like a 12 by 32.
Yeah.
It won't even nothing that big. So yeah, I mean, that's real, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, man,
We're gonna try to pull it off in March.
you think you're gonna be able to do it in the weekend though?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I can. I can build one of those things in the weekend. Yeah. 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 Easily. Yeah, easily. Easily. I can do it in a weekend.
Yeah. I mean, if you got everything there, ain't nobody got to run to no store.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess if we stay, yeah, because you got 4 walls. I don't know. Let me see what you plan on doing.
It's easy. All you got is four walls. You got the you got the four walls. You got the roof. You got the vinyl side. You got 15, 20 people there taking a course. Each person get one side. Four people get two, three people get one side. You done. Ain't but
Yeah,
a couple of sheets of drywall, a little bit of insulation. It don't take no time at all.
you know what's gonna take time?
Well,
Mud and the sheep, right?
nah, there ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be that many pieces in there for joints.
Yeah, but hey, Mike, I seen you mud before, dog.
Yeah, yeah, I'm staying away from that. You wrong, Slick.
Hey,
Oh,
dog.
you wrong.
Nah,
Oh,
you better find
yeah,
somebody for
I'm
that.
gonna stay away from that one.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Oh,
man. I'm going, man. I'll holler
all
at y'all
right, man.
later.
Oh my God. Yeah, Slick. He always complaining about my mudness and finishing the drywall. Oh man. All right. Ron said he bought his ticket to ASTI. I'm trying to figure out the lodging situation. Does it make more sense to stay at the hotel or get an Airbnb and commute? I usually stay at the hotel or I'll stay at a little place called Postcard Inn. We down in Tampa, and I can walk right there to the hotel. But I try not to. I don't want to be no commuting. I just like to walk there and stuff. I don't want to be nowhere far from it. All right, because we don't read what's going on.
What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Well, peace, family, peace, family. ABC family, how y'all doing? Man, that's a wonderful idea, sir.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
So basically, we come down for a weekend and we learn how to build a house. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna build a little tiny house. And no, the tiny house has everything in it. You have you will learn how to frame. You learn how to do shingles, vinyl siding, drywall. You learn the plumbing. You learn the electrical. We'll put a split unit in it, and be done with it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm in. I want it. Man, you're doing something major, Uncle Mike. That's beautiful, sir.
Yeah, I
I got
appreciate it.
to help homeless people out, and I'm gonna make it be so. And so
Oh,
that's
thanks.
for to take these little things and just make little. I call them yobabs, but we're gonna make these little houses, man, and just take the people off the street. Ain't no why not?
Yeah.
It's possible. So yeah, I'm gonna be there. That's phenomenal. So what's the word on the HVAC thing? We still gonna
Yeah,
do
we
it.
still gonna do that shit. He hasn't gave me the actual date, but he's still finishing his building.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing that too. So once he finish his building, I'll get a date for the HVAC.
Man,
We have quite a bit of stuff coming up in 2022. We
man,
got other tradesmen that want to come in and show us how to do stuff.
this is turning into something. You ever thought that this would turn into, Uncle Mike? Like,
No, I didn't. I was looking at some of my Facebook stuff, and I saw about 6 years ago. I was mentoring a guy and helped him start his business, and I never would have thought that all that was preparing me to do what I'm doing now. Never
yeah.
would have
Are we gonna have to get your security team going soon, Uncle Mike? Because
thought.
somebody
Nah,
appreciate you changing the world like that. You know.
yeah, but nah, I never would have guessed that this would happen, and that you all will be out here changing the world the way you all are.
It's just amazing, level one didn't change my life, Level
Mhm,
one has
mhm,
changed my life. And I still got ice cream parlor that I can set up, a
mhm.
garage door business I can set up,
No,
still pieces off the steak to
no,
eat with level one. Well,
no.
level two sounds so much more amazing. It seems like level three, 2024, we talking about, okay, this is how we buy them all right here, and this is how we convert this, and this is how we convert that, or we talking about the city plans or whatever city, man. So that it's just a blessing to know you, and I'm gonna continue to walk at in your blueprint as well, because you changing my life, you changed my family already, and I'm just amazed by what we're gonna learn. I'm locked into whatever you're doing, sir.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, sir. You have a great day. Have a great day, team. Y'all keep working and keep
All
moving
right,
towards the goal.
all right. Let's see here. Juan, I believe if there is room still available, they only offer the discount for the days the convention is going on. If you come in a day early or leave a day after, it's a lot higher. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm usually at it's a place called the Trade Winds. I'm usually at the Trade Winds. If I'm not at the Trade Winds, I'll be at the postcard in. Lab Hand TV. My home state, Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah. Like I said, I wish we was there getting some putting our foot up in Jackson State tail this weekend. So yeah, Frank Evans, y'all please hit that like button, please do. Okay, been networking. Okay, Tech Nine Smart Appliance Repair. Hey Mike, I'm a landlord in Chicago. Okay. I love appliance repair. Are you looking to buy more property? Maybe in Chicago, get more. Uh, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm probably don't look to buy. I might not say that because I got a surprise there. Before I say I ain't looking to get more property, I got a meeting tomorrow morning, and I have to see if the deal is right. I might get another piece of property. But someplace like Chicago, no, I don't want to be nowhere in the inner city. I don't want to be like Chicago, New York, no places like that. But if the market there is good, because I got it's a certain price I need to be at. So, yep, ABC has a lot of landlords. Yep, yep. Lawrence Trader. It's been a while, but hey, everyone, ABC fan, Mike and see. Hope everyone's doing well and prosperous. Okay, how you doing, Lawrence? All right. Tech Nine Smart Appliance Repair. That's what. Do you do your own work and rehab? Yes, I do. I do my own work and rehabbing. If you look through the channel, you can see the building we're in now. On the ice cream parlor, I rebuilt it, rehabbed it. I just done Mr. Glenn's fish market. My properties, you can see me doing those. And like I say, even with that, the way I got into doing my own rehabs, I thought it was the worst thing ever to happen. Where one of my partners ran off and didn't do the work for me, and I ended up having to do it myself. And I thought one time it was bad, but it turned out to be great because now all of that has prepared me to do this now. Where now I can come in and actually teach a course on how to do that. Shout out to HBCU and Jackson State University. Yes, Jackson State will be playing South Carolina State for the in the Celebration Bowl this Saturday for the Black College Football National Championship. Mike, this concept of learning through projects by helping each other is awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. This is the best way to learn. Like I say, I was talking today to. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, what's up, Big Mike? Man, when I saw you post that picture, man, I was like, I almost cried. I said, what in the world, Mike done done? You know, we got them ice cream parlors. Man, tell us about you got an Emery Thompson, which I use to make ice cream. That Mike, I guess, gonna use to make ice cream. But I let him just tell his story.
All right, man, it's kind of funny. So I'm gonna try to make it quick as possible. I came
Take
across
your
this.
time.
Uh,
Take your
uh,
time. Go ahead.
okay, so I came across this ad. I found this website called pretty. No people probably heard of it. Biz by Sale, where people sell businesses on there.
Mhm.
And I came across a Subway for sale for like 50 grand.
Mhm.
And I had some family members with me. We had a layover at the airport. So a lot of my family, they see that I'm running a business now. They always, you know, let's do something together. Let's do something together. Let's do something together. So I pretty much mentioned to a few people. It went in one ear and out the other. I messaged the guy. The guy called me back. um, we pretty much worked out a deal where I could get the place. You know what I mean? So, I had called, even I called you about it or whatever.
Yeah.
You told me how to negotiate the lease. I did
Mhm.
that. That worked out in my favor. The crazy thing about this, though, is I haven't had any no's yet in this whole process. And, and that's unusual, but that's cool too.
Mhm.
But pretty much I got the place and then went in and started cleaning it up. And so I used something I learned in the Facebook book, the yellow, I can't remember the name of it, but the little Facebook book you recommended us to read.
Right.
And so what it told us was about how to join in these groups and how
Mhm.
these groups on Facebook could be to your advantage.
Mhm.
So some you said in the course about started getting involved with ice cream groups as well. So that's
Mhm.
something I did on Facebook. And I finally came across my Emery Thompson. And so these people had it for sale. And actually, they ended up only being like 3 hours away from me. They were shutting down. They worked out a deal. Oh, I'm getting my light back on. They worked out a deal, and I went up there and went to go pick it up last week. And so they was closing down. I bought some more stuff from them, and I'm going back up there Sunday to get one of them freezers, one of the $1,500 freezers. They said they're gonna sell me one of them as well. So
Oh my God.
so it's just a process of, health department and
Mhm.
things like that. But I don't think I'm gonna have too much of a problem with that because with it being a subway, it's already been inspected all these years, and it's the
Uh-huh.
same inspector that's been doing it.
Mhm.
So right now, like I said, man, I ain't got no nose yet. Everything's been going according to plan. I'm
Mhm.
looking to open the doors March the 1st.
Oh my God. That's good. Now,
Yeah.
are you gonna do sandwiches too, or you just gonna do strictly ice cream?
And so I got my son right here
That's
with me.
good.
I'm gonna start off just with ice cream. We're gonna incorporate some more stuff, and but like I've been taking people up to the place, and everybody I take up there, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, oh, you should do this. So I'm like, well, let me just get in the door. Let me make sure it's an ice cream place and known for ice cream first, and then we're gonna start incorporating more things.
That is
Yeah,
great, man. That is great. Let me know the date you open. I'm coming up there.
yeah. I'm
Matter of
looking
fact,
to
I'm
open.
coming on the grand opening. I'm coming up there.
Yeah, because I plan on doing it big for the grand opening.
Yeah, yeah. What I do, I'll go ahead and I'll get my daughter to type up my recipes and put them in the course, so you can have all of my recipes
Oh
there.
man,
So
oh
you have all
man.
my recipes up in there, and
All
go ahead
right,
and get started.
that's
Now, they
beautiful.
are they gonna
Cause
make you go through the? they're gonna make you go through the you gotta go through the health department, or do you just go through the Department of Agriculture?
I called Department of Agriculture. They told me I had to go through the health department.
Okay.
And so I called them. They sent me over, told me, download the application and
Mhm.
everything. And then far as like the infused ice cream,
Uh-huh.
up here we got a special license that's specially for that.
Uh-huh.
And it's a small fee with that. So pretty much, to be honest with you, Mike, I took that stuff over to a lawyer to make
Mhm.
sure all this paperwork is filled out right the
Yeah.
first time, and then go ahead and get it sent
Yeah.
out and
Uh,
do that. But that guy I got the Emory Thompson from,
mhm.
he pretty much was saying up here in Ohio that long as it's not with the infused ice cream, long as it's not over 2%,
Mhm.
you don't need a license. So I'm not 100% sure about that. That's something I'm
Mhm.
gonna inquire about.
Mhm.
But you know, but I just need to more or less inquire about that because that's gonna be
Right.
a big part of what I'm looking to do in there.
Yeah. And when he's saying fuse, he's talking about the adult ice cream. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, the
yeah.
adult
Man,
flavors.
that
Yeah.
is great. Now, who's gonna work this ice cream parlor?
So to be honest with you, Mike, I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about retiring my mom from her job
Oh,
and
serious?
putting her in there because early on, man, you had talk, and I had lost my father, my
Uh-huh.
stepfather. Actually, she lost her husband. So
Uh-huh.
like 2 or 3 months later, she lost her brother, and then
Oh,
she just lost her other brother. Whereas we got his funeral
all right.
Saturday.
All right,
So
here.
I need to get her about that job situation.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? She could come up there, run a show. My daughter played basketball. Some high school girls on her team, and I'm just kind of watching these girls and seeing how they operate, and seeing when the season over with,
Uh-huh.
if I can get some of them up
Uh-huh.
there and kind of just follow your employee blueprint, what you showed in the course,
Uh-huh.
and rotate people in and out.
Uh-huh.
And I got another high school that's right around the corner from up there. It's in a high traffic area. Like everybody
Uh-huh.
I take up there, they just like they could just see it. They could see the vision now.
Right, that's
You know
it.
what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna entertain that high school around there and see if I can, put something up there and see if some of them high school kids want to come in around the springtime and get involved.
Yeah, it'd be good, man. That's I use the high school kids. The high school girls is good because they bring the high school boys. So what happens?
Exactly.
The girls, like, the girls are working. I noticed that it's filled up with little high school boys sitting around listening to the little Alexa and watching sports. So yeah, so they're good. The high school girls are good.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. Like I said, everything just been going according to plan, man. I'm so used to. I feel like I done got to the point in my life to where when it comes to entrepreneurship, and not fully, but I done got past a lot of my no's. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to get through them no's to get to them
Uh-huh.
yeses.
Uh-huh.
And I promise you, man, through this whole process, it's been nothing but yeses. Maybe because I'm cutting checks, but
There you
you
go.
know.
That has a whole lot to do with it. A whole lot to do with it. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that is great, man. I'm so proud of you, man. Honest to God,
I
I can't wait to
appreciate
come
it.
up there doing your grand opening.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do it big for the grand opening, man. And that's another thing too is I haven't really the first celebration I did was when I got the Emory Thompson. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? Because I just I know you celebrate when you do new things and open new things, but I just my thought process on it is I don't want to celebrate spent money. I start
Uh-huh.
celebrating when the money come in. You know,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? So I haven't really like did no been real excited. I just been going with the process. Just what I mean, just trying to get it done and get it up and going. I don't want to put too much on it. Just get the process done and get it up and going and let people see for themselves.
Man, this is good. How about your family? Are they excited now with your business with the appliance repair? Now you're going to the ice cream.
Like with the ice cream, it's kind of funny, and I like it because it's the same thing when I did the appliance repair. When I told my family, "Hey, I'm gonna go down here," they like changed the subject, just kind of blew it off. You know what I mean? And so now, I would say that's probably my biggest critic. And I'm trying to get him like, man, we so devil's advocate to each other. It's crazy, but it's my cousin that we just that's my number one cousin. I say that, right? But I've had him come up there, and it changed his whole mindset. Like
Oh yeah.
before, when I told him, like, look, man, I got this spot, man, and it just went in one ear and out the other. But when he came through and seen it, now he talking about you need some investors. You know what I mean? But it's just one of them things. Like I said, man, is they haven't really took to it yet because nobody been up to the place to see it. Once they come up there and see it, but I ain't even gonna have them come in, so I'm gonna do some little painting and do a few little upgrades in there, and just make it look like a little something. And then I get them up there. Then I believe everybody going. It's gonna be a hangout spot.
It will be. It'll be the hangout spot, and then it goes from everybody asking you to fix their appliances to everybody asking bring us some ice cream. Bring
Yeah,
us some ice cream. I'm telling you, they love that ice cream. They love it. My
yeah,
mom, she won't eat anything else. She won't eat
yeah.
anything else if I bring her the ice cream.
And my thing was like just throughout my I would say October and November, man, I was pretty doing a lot of studying with this, like on that Emery Thompson, how to
Uh-huh,
clean it, just the whole process of it,
uh-huh,
like you know what I mean. So when I finally got it, it was almost surreal. You know what I mean? I loaded that thing up on that truck and took off, like. But even the guy out there where I got it from, I had some ice cream and I tasted it, man. You could just taste,
yeah, you can
like,
taste the
you know what I
difference.
mean? Like,
uh,
so yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I'm excited for real, man.
Now I'm excited
And
for you too.
a little nervous too. And
Yeah,
it's
you
not a
always
bad
gonna have a little
nervous.
nervousness. If you're not nervous, it's some trouble.
The reason why I'm embracing it because the uncomfortable thing just what helps you grow. You know what I mean? So I'm fully embracing it, and even like when like I said, I think it's gonna be a no, man. It's just been all yeses, man, all yeses. And so some of the equipment I had up at the place I didn't need. Somebody came through yesterday and bought a bunch of stuff. She's
Uh-huh,
opening up a bakery
uh-huh.
in another neighborhood, a good neighborhood for me too on the appliance repair side. Probably one of my favorite neighborhood. But
There you go.
me and her gonna work together on. I'm gonna have her doing my pies for
Oh,
my,
okay. Uh-huh.
you know what I mean. So for my recipes and stuff. So it's just like I said, man. It's just the doors have just been opening, just taking the step and not being scared to
Mhm.
move forward, to jump off the porch is what I like to call it.
Uh-huh. Man, like I say, you all are doing so well and stuff, man. It's almost surreal to see you all doing this, and sometimes it scares me. I'll be like, man, they're moving too fast,
Yeah,
but
that's what I
I just
seen.
love to see it.
Like, yeah, man, and that the whole thing of me calling in is as far as the people that's just starting out or the people that's on the fence about whether starting appliance repair. Like when I started appliance repair, I was down to my last. It was like this or nothing at that
Mhm.
point. And now I got a six-figure appliance repair company, and I got ice cream shop that I'm about to open, and I'm planning for 23 and 20, my 23 and 24. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah,
changed my life in a major way. You know what I mean? For real.
man,
Mike,
I'm
we
looking for
can
you
never
all
thank
now.
you. We can never thank you enough. I know you hear it. Everybody tell you we can never thank you enough. But you started all of this. JT was the inspiration,
Yes,
and it's just flourishing into something now. Whereas you talking about like let's go build these houses. You know what I mean? Like the
uh,
options are limitless when it comes to this.
right, right. Man, this is great. I'm telling you, man. I'm so proud of you, man.
I
I can't even
appreciate
put
it.
into words how proud I am to see you, what you're doing, and when it kicks in, like I say, when your kids start working there at the ice cream parlor, and it really kicks in, man. Like, we got a nice little place they can come hang. Them and their friends can come hang out at. Today, my son had to go take me to go pick up one of my vehicles, and he was rushing. I was like, "What are you rushing? Take me over here to Chick-fil-A get something to eat. I need to get back to work. I like being at the ice cream parlor." So now my kids, they like hanging out there because the kids gonna start coming there after school, hanging out, doing the YouTube, and it's just nice, man. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, man. I expect big. I'm anticipating big things, man.
It will. And just I sometimes I don't get into mine enough because I got so much other stuff. But I will actually just maybe once or twice a month, just go in there Saturday and just you ain't gotta work, but just greet people and just see how many families come in there and they just love your ice cream and just sit there and take it all in. I have to do that
Mhm.
about once or twice a month and just sit there and just take it all in. And it's a great thing too with your with my whatchamacallit, with my appliance repair. Whenever we go to a customer house, I give them 4 cards now. I give them 2 business cards, then I give them 2 free coupons to the ice cream parlor. And so
Yeah.
then they come to the ice cream parlor, and now they constantly come to the ice cream parlor. It just constantly keep feeding itself. Constantly
Yeah.
keep feeding.
And that's what I say. Like I said, the options are limitless because
Yeah.
I got to pick the kids up from school. I'm just sizing up all the parents, like everybody getting a coupon,
Yep.
everybody
Yep.
getting a coupon. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So it's just like it's limitless, man.
Yes. Yes.
Appliance repair is undeniable. I just had a conversation with my friend, and he's been and I'll make it quick, but I had paid for the online course for him because I
Oh
wanted him to
wow.
do it so bad.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
paid for it for him. He
Uh-huh.
eventually paid me the money back, but he still never got started. He probably gonna watch this too because he's still watching, but he still didn't
Uh-huh.
get started. And we was just talking. He was like, "Look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, just maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, maybe I could do this, but it keep coming back to appliance repair. I'm about to have
Uh-huh.
to just go ahead and
And
lace
do
my
it.
boots up and do what I gotta do. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? And they do it out Trump so much stuff. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it really do, man.
Yeah.
We putting doctors to shame out here.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was I hope because he might be watching because I actually bought a car from one of my customers. He's a ear, nose, and throat surgeon, and I bought a car from him not recently, and we were sitting down talking, and that was the thing. He was like he could not believe appliance repair does what it does, and it was right there on what he was doing, right there
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And like I said, I had a better year than last year, and I ain't gonna lie, like pretty much even in November, man, I just kind of kicked my feet up. I paid my bills up for the rest of the year. I still work, but I
Uh,
didn't go hard, and that's the thing, we got some people out here that's going hard, full fledged every day,
uh,
and you could be lax with it and still live a good life. Like you could take it either way, man. And
uh.
be honest with you, I'm pretty much probably part time. I'm gonna make sure I
You
pick my
retired.
kids
You
up from school
retired.
every day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you.
And so my days are over with at 2 and 3 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
and I still be able to make a good living. So
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Anybody who's not sure about signing up, don't hesitate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just I'm telling you, just wait till when it start doubling up and that ice cream during the summer hit those $1,000 and $1,500 days, and you ain't got to do nothing. You go to the cash register. Matter of fact, I just went there tonight. You go to the cash register. I don't know if you can see, but you just pull out the water. Man, it's almost incredible. I put $90 in, and I can pull $200 or $300 out every night, man, and not
Oh
including
yeah.
the credit cards that go through there. So you'll pull $200 or $300 out every night, and then the credit card you get another $200 or $300. It's great, man. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big turnout, especially when I first open. I'm gonna hype it up so much, and like I said, I just anticipate big things from it. Not really rushing it, but
Mhm.
just making
Yeah,
sure
take
it
your
get
time.
done
Take your
right.
time with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I tell people eventually. I think my ice cream might eventually get to the point where it equals or pass appliance boot camp, but it takes about 3 to 5 years to get it going. So, but the appliance repair makes it easy for it to grow and don't put a lot of pressure on it. And it's
hmm
good. It is good. It is really good.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Mike, man, I appreciate you, man, and
Thank you, man.
Slick, I appreciate you too, brother. I heard what you said, so I appreciate y'all, man, and I be honest with you, man, I love my ABC family, man. Real talk. I
Yeah.
don't, I'm not I'm active, but I be under a rock a little bit too,
Yeah.
man, because just the way I had always operated from a making money standpoint. I was just kind of did it in the shadows, but I'm trying to stir away from that and get out in the open and be a little bit more accessible to people.
That's good, man. We appreciate you, man. You're an inspiration.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
All right.
All right, thanks,
Uh,
Mike.
I'll holler at you. Wow, if that's not inspiring, y'all. Yes, one stop Mike. He what's it called? He's putting together him an ice cream parlor out there in Ohio. I'm going out there when he do his grand opening. Um, he had called me when he was working a deal to buy the subway, and I was giving him some advice. I didn't know he had purchased it, but he purchased it, and then the other day he put a picture up there, Emery Thompson. I was like, wow, wow. All right, I'm gonna read a couple more, then I'm getting out of here. Um, the numbers will make you pay attention. You can't deny results. CPAs aren't getting messed their good name up for your business. That's right. That's right. Stick to the blueprint. There you go. All right. Came in there, big pimping with the right. Yep. Yep. Okay, BK from the Rockets. Be careful with transitioning sheds into tiny homes. They don't always meet housing codes depending on your state. Yeah, this is not going to be one where you're going to be able to live in. It's going to be mainly something that you can put out behind your house and go out there like in the old days. My uncles and them had a place where they would go out there and drink the liquor and hang out and play cards. It'd be someplace like that. I don't think it would be something that you would be. I don't foresee it right at this moment being something that you're gonna sell or somebody gonna put on a plot of land and live on. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in March. Man, that sounds good. March. I'm opening my schedule. I need this experience. Okay, look forward to it. All right. Quentin Hart say he good. Count him in. Oh, I'm echoing. Okay. Oh, that one stop Mike. All right. Definitely a blessing. DCNL. Um, All right, they hollering at one stop, Mike. Yep, congratulations, one stop. Tech Nine Smart Appliance Repair. I went to ASTI Light in San Antonio this summer. I met some of your alumni there. It was my first ASTI I met and networked with a lot of good people. I highly recommend going to the ASTI show. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you're gonna love it, Juan. You're gonna love it. Uh, I want to meet you one day, Mike. We need your energy up here in Chicago. Yeah, we had quite a few alumni that came through where they were in Chicago. A lot of them have moved out of Chicago to North Carolina. But I always, for some reason, whenever I have to go through a layover in Chicago. I end up getting stuck up in there a couple of days because of weather or something all the time. Yeah, he turned up in the background. Yeah, he sees his dad doing great things, man. Yep, congrats, brother. Yeah, scared money don't make no money. Mike, Mike, if you add Wi-Fi, you will get more customers. Yeah, we got Wi-Fi in our ice cream parlor. I think every place now have Wi-Fi. Even the town have free Wi-Fi. So yeah, so they come in there to sit down for the ice cream, just to hang out. They come just to hang out. Okay, yes, you got well. Yeah, man, I ain't with that networking. Okay, Greg B. Yeah, I ain't with that working hard either for long days. I leave my house at 9, around 1 or 2. I'm back. Yeah, yeah. I'm at the something. I'm like Greg B. too. I'm not. I'm not gonna be out. I don't want to be working hard and stuff anymore. My first stop is at 10 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I'm on my way back. Matter of fact, that's who keep texting. I got a guy. Uh, he has a food truck, and I fixed one thing on his food truck. Now he's told everybody that I can fix their appliances in their food truck. But their food trucks where they have them at is up in Raleigh. I don't I don't want to go fight the traffic going up there. So I'll be telling them, I was like, y'all gonna have to bring them down here. Oh, I can't go up to Raleigh. So, but they leave them park. They park them on certain parking lots, and they leave them there. And they like for me to come up there and fix them. And I don't want to fight the traffic even going up to Raleigh. Because if I leave early in the morning, I'm gonna get caught in the traffic of people trying to go to work. So I do if I wait and go there at about 12, if I work there 1 or 2 hours, I'm gonna get caught in the traffic. Try people trying to get back. I don't want to be in no traffic. I want to stay down here where there ain't no traffic. So, but they saying they can't find nobody to do anything, so I might have to go up there. Man, I love y'all. Yep. Because we don't read. Yeah, I'm trying to get away from my 9 to 5. Call 3 calls a day. You be home before 12, before traffic and school. Yeah, 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 yep. They networking. Ricky T, how do you call in? Uh, Here go the link right here. If you want to call in, Ricky T, that's the link right there. If you want to call in. Slick said I stole that car from him. Yeah, one of my customers had a. That's the call in if you want to come in, Ricky T. One of my customers had a car for sale, and he asked me, "Do I want to buy it?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't want to buy it." And so I told Slick about it, and 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 anyway, Slick was going to buy the car, and then I went back to my customer house again, and he asked me again, did I want to buy it? I said, let me take a look at it. So I took the car for like 2 days, and I took it to my mechanic, and my mechanic said, yeah, this is all it needed was it was a Lexus. It needed like axle on it, and he didn't want but like he started off with like 7,000. Then he said, nah, just give me 6,200 and you go. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I gave him 6,200 and took the car and I took it to my mechanic. He got it fixed now. So I'm gonna probably flip it. That's what I'm gonna probably do. I'm probably gonna flip it as soon as tax season comes. And that's what Slick was gonna do, flip it. Now I said, no, I'm gonna fix it and flip it. It hasn't been driven. I might show a picture of it next week once I go pick it up. So I'm gonna hold it. There ain't no used cars out here. People get their taxes, and I've been looking. They've been going for like 15, 16,000 for the amount of miles and years and the condition it's in. So I'm gonna probably flip it during tax season. Wow, it's a little late now. It's 9:30. I want to thank everybody for calling in. If you hadn't already, sign up for the Appliance Boot Camp. You just saw Slick here talking about how the Appliance Boot Camp helped him. You saw One Stop Mike Stats, Mike Starks. He called in. He got him an ice cream parlor. He following the blueprint, and if you would like to have that same type of success, sign up for the course. The course, not only do you get the appliance boot camp, but you get the drive-in cleaning, you get the blender course. That's the other thing too. Next month, I'll be doing a Vitamix. I'll be going to a training center for them because I'll be becoming a training center where all of the tropical smoothies will have to send their blenders here for me to fix them. So I'll be doing that training center, and once I get that down packed and see how it works, I'll tell you all how y'all can become training centers too, where they actually ship them all the tropical smoothies and whoever buy their equipment will be shipping them to you. So I'll see how that works. I'll be doing that in January. But you get the blender course, you get the drive-in cleaner, you get the garage door. You get the ice cream parlor. You get the kettle corn. I'm in the process of adding the kettle corn. And then next year, I have the real estate. How I do my real estate. And I got a meeting tomorrow. I'm gonna kind of hold off. I don't want to jinx anything, but I got a meeting tomorrow. It could be kind of special. I'll see what comes out of it. If we can come to some type of agreement, I might have a announcement coming in the next couple of days. A good opportunity I might be able to take advantage of. Like I say, a lot of people watch the YouTube broadcast, so I try to hold it in so I don't spoil my opportunities. But I got a something that might work good for me. So we'll see how that goes. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, please sign up for the Appliance Bootcamp, man. I'm telling you, please sign up for it. It changed my life. You can see it's changing everybody else's life. It's just hard to get around the impact that this appliance repair that's making across the country, everywhere. It's just it's taking it's really it's putting us in a different a different situation. Like I said, putting us in a different situation where not only are you got enough money to run your appliance repair business, but then you got enough money and you got the time to build wealth at different places. And you learn entrepreneurship. Um, I'm not teaching you to be the best technician in the world, to be the super tech in the world. I'm teaching you entrepreneurship, how to actually create generational wealth, and and it's hard to deny the 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 results that's coming from Appliance Bootcamp, and those results are not it's not because I'm bragging or boasting about the. I'm not bragging or boasting and saying that I'm somebody that somebody that I'm so much better than this person and that person. It's because I won't as good as this person and that person that I made all the mistakes, and I know where you all are coming from because I was there myself. Starting a business where I didn't have anything. I didn't have. Had been laid off. Just built a house. Just got married. And dead broke and had to build a business out of nothing. Same thing. If you name it, I can check that box. And so that's how this thing works. This thing works is because I've I walked through it. It's not just me reading some book. I actually walk down the path that you all are coming. So yes, if you take the course and do what I tell you to do, I know the results that you're gonna have. Um, Same thing talking to the young guy today, and he's asking, and one of his friends was asking about, do you get a certificate or some type of certification after you take the course? And I told him, no, just show him your hands. This right here, when you look at our hands and stuff, you see they're all cut up and they're rough, and you got callus on them and stuff. This your certification that you know what you're doing, that you out here doing this work, and then you get the money. You got the money. That's the main thing that's your certification is when you get that money and get that going into your bank account, regardless of what anybody says. Going back to One Stop Mike, they can say whatever they want to say, but he got the proof. He got his appliance repair business that's making money. He got that ice cream parlor. They're gonna be able to go in and taste that ice cream and be able to say, yeah, he makes good ice cream. This is a good place to come. So you got the proof. Greg B, I got my popcorn today. They're gonna be stocking stuff this Christmas. Okay, thank you, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we got. If you hadn't already, buy some of the popcorn too. We selling a lot of that popcorn. The school system came through and bought a lot of them for the teachers too. So it's going good. Once again, the results are outstanding too. Yeah, they are. They are. So once again, thank everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later.